welcome to Finding and Finding You. I do these Facebook Lives every Thursday morning, same time, same place. Today, our topic is going to be relationships and how they can create your personal expansion. So I picked a little thing to read out of the book, The Vortex, and this is the bigger one. It's a lot about relationships in here. Relationship to your inner being, relationships to others. It's a really good book. And there's a little part in here that I wanted to read today, just a couple paragraphs. So, and always remember that your first relationship and most important relationship is always with you, with your inner being, with your internal guidance system. So when we have that relationship, and when that relationship is strong and aligned and centered, all of our relationships are so much easier and just not as much contrast in them, but contrast is good, and you'll see that when I read this. So I'm going to switch glasses here. Before your birth into your physical body, you knew that once you were here, you would be surrounded by others, and that your relationships with those others would be the primary source of the contrast you would live. You understood also that these contrasting relationships would provide the very basis of your personal expansion, as well as the very basis of your enormous contribution to eternal expansion. And you eagerly welcomed your interaction with all of them, and here you are. So we come here knowing that we're going to have relationships that give us contrast so that we can have clarity on what we really want. So don't be discouraged when you meet people or you have people in your life that create or get under your skin or get a little, give you some contrast or some bumps in your road. That's okay. That's why they're there. That's why they were put in your path. Good morning, Jen. So appreciate those relationships when they do create that little bit of contrast, because it's allowing you to expand. So I'll read on here. There was nothing in your plan about being here that included struggle or hardship. You did not believe that you were coming into physical form to right past wrongs or to fix a broken world, or even to evolve in the sense that you were currently lacking in something. So, we're coming to this world where everything is perfect as it is. We didn't come here to fix anything, to make it right, to make everything how you think it should be. Everyone around us has their own alignment and their own things that they want to have in their life, or relationships that they want to have in their life. So we can't really alter that, but by being in alignment with your inner being and being true to yourself, that allows other people to be true to themselves. So remember that when you come into contrast, and a lot of times it's because you're trying to change someone that is being who they are and who they want to be. So you wouldn't want them to try and change you from being who you want to be and who you truly are, right? So allow people their beingness, and that is the biggest lesson you can really learn, is to be true to yourself and allow others to be in their own alignment. So I'll read on. There's a little bit left here. Instead, you knew this physical experience would be an environment that would provide a balance of contrast from which you would personally make increasingly improved choices that would add to your own expansion as well as to the collective expansion of all that is. You knew that this world of contrast would induce in you the expansion that literally puts the eternalness into eternity. And your appreciation for the contrasting environment on planet Earth was enormous, for you understood that contrast is the basis of expansion, and that the contrast would be joyous, and here you are. So I just love that, you know, the contrast in our life really gives us clarity. We don't have to get mad about it or, you know, depressed about it or whatever. It's there to let you know that, okay, this maybe isn't really what I want. I'm seeing clarity on what I do want now because of this contrast. It's giving me clarity. It's helping me see what I really do want. So, this is so awesome and so, you know, so important to know. Just trust your own alignment. And when things don't feel good, don't do them. When things feel good, if someone says, hey, let's go here, and it feels good, it lifts you up, it makes you feel tingly, or you feel something in your body that's good, that's uplifting, then do that. If someone says, hey, read this book, it's really, really good, but you kind of feel, ugh, or you maybe read a few pages and it's not resonating with you. You don't have to read the whole book, put it down. And that was something hard for me because I love books. I love to read. And I thought, I had to read every book that people suggested for me. You don't. If it's something that's not resonating with you, after the first chapter or so, don't read it. And it might not be that you're never supposed to read it. It might be that it's not resonating right now. I've had books that I had on my bookshelf, and I have tons of bookshelves and books, but I've had books that I've had for maybe 5 years, and I bought it because I knew I wanted to read it, but every time I picked it up again, it's not the right time. Then I read the book and it totally resonated with me. So I've had that happen on quite a few books. So just know you're always growing, you're always expanding. We can't expand by moving backwards. We can't expand by looking to the past. The only way to expand is by moving forward. So allow those things to learn the lessons from your relationships from the past or things that happened in relationships in the past, but don't look back at them. Keep moving forward in that relationship. And then you're going to have amazing, amazing relationships. Don and I, my husband, just celebrated 36 years. Our wedding anniversary was this week. And, if we would look back on some of the things that we did, we probably wouldn't still be married today, but we are always moving forward. We don't hold grudges against each other. We don't hold things over each other's head. If you do this, I'm going to do this. Or if you, whatever it is, you can't do that and have a long lasting relationship. So, it's not all roses every single day. You have your little squabbles here and there, but don't let them alter your alignment with who you are. And then you can have a long, long lasting relationship. So Let's do some freedom release method. I love doing these. It is one of my very favorite things to do, and I love doing them with others. So I know, it brings your sparkle back. When I work with clients and do freedom release method, you can totally see the release in the body. You can see it in your face. You can see it in your eyes. So just allow this. It's so simple to do and so easy, and it's not hard work. It's just getting you in alignment with who you truly are. It's releasing those beliefs that no longer serve you. It's releasing those things that you thought you had to do because someone said you had to do life this way. um, we don't. Just listen to your own alignment and do what feels good. So, if you haven't done these before with me, it's a simple, easy breathing technique. I'll guide you all the way through it so you don't have to think a lot about it. Just follow my guidance. You breathe in, hold your breath. I'll say a statement, and you just think it along with me while I'm saying it. And then you just blow it out to blow that, belief that you no longer wish to have away from your being. So it allows the good stuff in it. It allows that your connection to source or God, whatever you call it, your higher being, your higher power, it just allows that connection to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So amazing. So let's go. Breathe in and hold. I release all blocks and barriers because I know my relationships help create my personal expansion. And then blow it out. Breathe in and hold. I release all blocks and barriers because I welcome all relationships into my life, those with contrast and those without. Breathe in and hold. I release all blocks and barriers with I can live life with grace and ease. Breathe in and hold. I release all blocks and barriers with there is nothing to fix here. The world is perfect as it is. Breathe in and hold. I release all blocks and barriers with there is only forward motion in my experience. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release all blocks and barriers with I know that contrast brings clarity and it's the basis of expansion. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release all blocks and barriers with I am whole and good and worthy and free. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release all blocks and barriers with I choose to create joy in my life and my relationships today and always. Awesome. Okay. So those will help you, appreciate every relationship that you have. Even the coworker that gets under your skin every day, they're teaching you, something that is good for your expansion that you maybe appreciate your own alignment more. Trust that the relationships that come into your life are there for a reason. And it may be just to make you feel good for a day. People come and go. You have people that come into your life sometimes, and they kind of walk through and you're like, wow, what was that about? That was awesome. I don't know why they came to me, but maybe it was just to feel that joy in that moment. People smile at you on the street. You're standing in line at the grocery store and someone smiles, and when you see in their eyes, you have a soul connection for just that second. And it might be that it's saying, oh, there's an aligned person. That's what alignment feels like. So trust that. Trust when those things happen. It's a sign. It's a sign from God, from, your inner being, that you're in the right place at the right time. And you were supposed to lock eyes for that split second to give each other that spark of joy. It's simple. That's what life is all about, is those little forward-focused moments. We don't have to drudge up, oh, I wonder why that person was there. Doesn't matter. Enjoy it for what it is, for what it was. Enjoy that being. So let's do some fill-ups to sink these beliefs that we want to have in, and go about and enjoy this beautiful day. The sun's shining here and it feels so good. Okay, breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because now I know my relationships are helping me create expansion in my personal life. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I choose to live my life with grace and ease. Good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know there is only forward motion in my experience. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I welcome all relationships into my life, those with contrast and those without. Good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know I am whole and good and worthy and free. Right? We're free. Free to choose happiness every day. Free to choose contrast if that's what you want in your day. Free to choose freedom. Free to appreciate all the beauty around us, all the abundance around us, all the amazing relationships we have throughout our life. Awesome. Okay, one more. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know my relationship with me, with my inner being, with my trueness, with my inner self is the most important relationship in my life today and every day. And I want to add something on there. Let's do one more. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know I am worthy of having a strong relationship and putting my relationship with me first before anything else in my life. Awesome, guys. Go have a beautiful, sunshiny day. And if you want to ever connect with us on Best Life Creation Society, we have a YouTube channel, and you can just search for Best Life Creation Society for that, and you will find all of our Facebook Live videos there, and a lot of other videos. We have been really updating our channel every day, and it's so amazing. Our website is bestlifecreationsociety.com. You can find lots of fun stuff there. And my personal page is Inspired Signals, my business page. If you want to connect with me, feel free to do so. So like our pages, follow us, and have an awesome day. Go enjoy the sunshine. I love you. And be mermazing today. Have fun. Bye-bye.